Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to make carne adovada. This is pure New Mexico in a bowl. It is chunks of pork cooked low and slow in a chili gravy until it's melt in your mouth tender. It is so delicious. You're gonna love every single thing about this. So let me show you how to make it. All right, the first thing we need to do here is to brown the pork. So let's heat up a bit of olive oil in a large pot. And I've got about 2.5 to 3 pounds here of chunky pork shoulder. I cut it up into cubes. Just gonna go ahead and drop it in there. You can brown it in batches if you want to. And I'm just gonna season it up with a little bit of salt and pepper. And just kind of give it a good stir. And you really just wanna cook it down for a couple minutes, just until everything's a little bit browned up. You don't wanna cook it through or anything. All right, my chunks of pork shoulder here are nicely browned. So we'll go ahead and move it into a cleaned bowl. So we'll set it on the side, and then we can cook down our vegetables, and we'll pop these back in a little bit later. And then now we're gonna cook down our vegetables, so I'm gonna add a little bit more oil to the pan, and we'll cook down some onion. And I have a mixture of jalapeños and serranos, and you can skip those if you don't want it quite as spicy. I like it a little spicy version. And we have poblano pepper, chopped poblano. I've got one large poblano. You can use more if you want to. All right, so cook this down for about 5 minutes or so to get the vegetables softened up here. It starts to caramelize a little bit, and it's got a really nice flavor base. All right, my onions and peppers here are cooking down nicely. So next we add some garlic here. I've got some minced garlic, and I probably got about 3 to 4 cloves, and you can use as much as you want, so I love garlic. And really with the garlic, you only got to cook it for about 30 seconds to a minute until you can smell that gorgeous garlic bloom. So good. All right, so the next thing we do here is I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And I've got 2 tablespoons here of flour. Get that in. Cook this down for a couple minutes, stirring to cook out the raw flour. And what this does is this is gonna help thicken up the overall sauce into more of like a gravy, and it's super delicious. So, all right, this is cooked down nicely, and we are ready to move forward here. So here I've got 3 cups of chicken stock, and you can use vegetable or beef if you want to. And we have orange juice. This is juice from about one large orange. And we have, this is a lot of chili powder. There's 3/4 of a cup of New Mexican chili powder. It's great if you can use New Mexican chili powder, but you can really use your favorite blend or a mix of chili powders. But so this is a lot for sure. It's amazing stuff. So get this mixed in there, along with some dried oregano, and fresh oregano is good too. And I have some ground coriander from seed, and I have about a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and a bit of extra salt and pepper to taste, salt and pepper. And once that's thickened up just a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and add the pork in and get a good long simmer on it. Okay, I have let this thicken up just a little bit, and once it's thickened up, after just about 5 minutes or so, go ahead and add the meat into the pot here. I got all my lightly browned pork, and try not to make a mess like I usually do. Just get that put in there. Give it a little stir, get everything nicely coated, just like so. And now comes the most difficult part of the recipe, my friends. We will reduce the heat just a bit, and cover, and let it simmer. So we're gonna let it simmer for a good 2 hours, and what that does is the simmering process, the low and slow cooking, is going to break down all that tough pork shoulder, and it's gonna make it super tender, super soft, like fork tender. It's gonna pull right apart, melt in your mouth with all of this amazing flavor. This is one of my favorite recipes. I love this stuff. So that's it for now. When this is ready and everything is softened up, we will finish the dish and enjoy some carne adovada. All right, we've been cooking for about 2 hours. Let's take a look at it. Oh, look at that. Got a beautiful simmer going. I actually took the lid off for a little bit and brought it up to a bit of a boil to kind of let some of the moisture cook off and thicken it up a little bit. But you can see how beautiful this is. Oh, look at that. It's super thick, meaty. Oh man, it smells amazing in here. Look at that, gorgeous. And it's very tender. So to finish it up, once the pork is tender, you're really good to go. So I can turn off the heat here, just gonna turn it off. And you're gonna finish it up with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And I got about a tablespoon of honey here. I've got honey. It's gonna take a little bit to pour. And just stir it in, get it nicely stirred. Oh yeah, it smells amazing in here. Oh, Carne Adovada. Super easy to make. Like once you get it ready, just simmering and driving you nuts a little bit in the kitchen. You can see how beautifully thick that is. Outstanding. And so it has thickened up very nicely. A couple tips on thickening. If you want it to be even thicker, you can do what I did and just kind of bring it to a quick boil and cook down a little bit. Or you can stir in a slurry of a little bit of water with flour or cornstarch and heat that through for a little while until it thickens up, kind of like making a regular gravy. But yeah, you can see how this sauce, it's really very much like a gravy. It's just outstanding. All right, let me take a little taste. See this pork here? Oh, look at how it's totally fork tender. It's literally just falling apart. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Oh, outstanding. All right. It's hot. Seriously, Carne Adovada, the flavor is outstanding. And again, you can easily spice it up even more if you want to. You can add other ingredients, hotter peppers if you want to. I just love this stuff, it's so good. So serving Carne Adovada, you can serve this pretty much any way you want to. You can serve it over a bit of rice, maybe toss some noodles in there, toss some beans in for a pot of chili, pork chili. I love it on tacos. I'll throw it onto tortillas with a little bit of cheese and some onions and spicy peppers, and boom, delicious. That's it, guys. Carne Adovada. I hope you love it as much as we do, and I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. And I definitely hope to see you at the website, chilipeppermadness.com, where I got lots and lots more recipes, good spicy stuff waiting there for you. So, all right, I'll see you in the kitchen next time. Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. Bye.